So today, Bethel's got some news, I guess you can call it that.
Some of you might already know the news. If you follow the WhatsApp statuses or Facebook statuses or that kind of stuff, you may already know the news. So, first intro video, we let you guys know that we were having a baby, but at the time we didn't know what we were having, whether it was a boy or a girl. And what?
God, I'm listening. This is,
So that was racking my brain, like literally from the second scan, when you're supposed to find out, right? And so
we went for the scan and baby just wouldn't show.
Would not show what it was. And I was like, ah! And they were like, okay, can you change your position? Can you turn over? Can you do this? Can you do this? And the baby would just not show. So we were like, oh man. And then they were like, oh yeah, we think it's a girl. And I was like, based on what? Because I can't even see a baby in that womb. Like the way the baby was positioned, like we didn't even get a good scan picture. I was like, come on, like. So anyway, they were like, we think it's a girl. And I was like.
I was just laughing because they're actually not American. Bethel, every time whenever she does that, she goes into American accent. I'm like, what is
anyway,
that?
I don't know. It's like,
but anyway.
Whatever. They said, we think it's a girl. And then I was like, okay, well, I'm not going to take that as gospel. But the interesting thing is that in this pregnancy, I have been significantly different to the first pregnancy. So,
I mean, I could pretty much give evidence to that.
Evidence?
I think first...
in a court of law.
Yeah, first pregnancy, Bethel was very sweet.
I was sweet. Okay, I was sweet to him.
Yeah, to me. I think to everybody else, she was pretty much like the worst nightmare.
I was like, don't come near me.
Was it your dad you didn't like or somebody?
My mum.
I think it was a mum.
I liked my dad.
Oh, yeah.
I did not like my mum. Oh my gosh. Like literally.
And yet she's a lovely lady.
She is really lovely, but if she would just say one thing, I would go to my dad and be like, what is wrong with your wife?
She would turn green.
Why is she doing that to me?
Like Marvel
Doesn't
green.
she understand? I'm pregnant. Like, she cannot do this. It was just hormones, guys. I don't know. My poor mother, bless her. She was like, stay away from me. I haven't done anything to you. And so with this pregnancy, I have loved my mum. And actually, especially in the early days before anybody knew, I was like, oh, I just want to see my mum. I want my mum's soup. I want to be around my mum. So that was one of the differences. But apparently in the early days, I wasn't as sweet to him.
Well, the second pregnancy?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So some days, I just don't like
I was trying to think of a movie reference, but at the moment I can't think of one. But
it's so weird. Some days, I'm like, I don't like you right now.
Imagine waking up to somebody who just doesn't like you for no reason.
Like, seriously, I'm sorry, but I just don't
sorry,
like
have I
you.
actually done anything? No. I mean, you're fine, but I just don't like you.
I'm like, you haven't done anything, but I don't know why, but I just don't like you right now. So just, your best bet is to just stay away from me right now, and you'll be safe. So he's like, okay, that's fine.
Probably doesn't help that I just enjoy winding Bethel up anyway, so.
Oh, he winds me up big time.
It's a lot of fun.
And it's well annoying.
It's a lot of fun, actually.
So basically, that's been like this pregnancy. And my nieces and nephews, gosh, when you get it from children.
Well, I was going to say, what really helps, as you can see, there's a guitar in the background there. So, if I get low in mood, we've got scripture reference which says, encourage yourself in the Lord.
But
that's what I do.
Also my sister as well, they're both in the same category where it's just like, I don't like you right now. Like, you are just annoying me. I don't know.
But I think the most interesting part about pregnant people, I'm generalising here, because obviously there's Bethel in this house, but they think, well, in Bethel's case, she thinks we are annoying, and yet she's probably the most annoying of all of us. So.
I hold my hands up. I am probably very annoying, but at least I say it.
No, definitely not probably. It's guaranteed.
At least I say it. I'm like, guys, I'm pregnant right now. Like, just don't be my space right now, okay? So even like my little nieces.
The entire house.
Like, stop cooking in the kitchen. Close the doors. Open the windows. Put the candles on. Yeah, but my nieces were like, Auntie, this is definitely gonna be a girl because you're so nice and you actually like are so sweet. And then with Micah, you were just mean.
Oh God.
With Micah, I was mean. Also, like, okay, so I'm so into my beauty since I've been pregnant with this one. Like with Micah, Oh my god. I think I'm gonna put some pictures on this video so you can see what I looked like with Micah.
I do painfully remember saying to Bethel at times in the first pregnancy,
It was not good.
sorry, I can't go anywhere with you looking like that.
It was bad.
No.
It was
I'm
really
not going.
bad, guys. Like, it was
I'll have to give you some examples.
I know. I feel like we need to give them examples. It was embarrassing. Like, what was I doing? But I didn't care. I was like, I don't care. I'm pregnant. Ugh. And also, I was considerably bigger.
She was doing the penguin.
I was considerably bigger with Micah as well. With this baby, I haven't actually put on much weight. And I've managed to stay fit and healthy. That's probably because from 14 weeks I was diagnosed with gestational diabetes, and whilst it isn't the greatest thing, it has helped me to actually not put on weight.
Keep fit, exercise.
I'm still wearing the same dresses that I was wearing before I got pregnant, which is amazing, apart from the big pregnancy belly.
But they are stretch material, aren't they? That's just a joke. I'm only joking. That was a joke. But no, back to the point.
And now I'm like doing facials every day. I'm like, oh, look at my skin. And Mark's like,
she's never ever had patience to do like a facial. So now she sits there for like 40 minutes.
I have never done that before in my life. We're talking in my life.
Yeah.
We're not even just in pregnancy. And yeah, so now I'm like all about that. Fit and healthy, exercising, eating right, doing all that. And then I was like, oh, I want to know. So I like researched on like YouTube, like, how can I find out if it's a girl or boy? And there was like this one thing called like the Chinese
medicine,
Chinese calendar. Guys, this is all like, we're not doctors or anything. This is ridiculous stuff. But anyway, it's ridiculous stuff. But if you want to find out, it might work for you too. So I did the Chinese calendar, and it was like you enter the date of birth, and then it tells you if it's going to be a boy or girl. And it said girl, and I was like, ooh, okay. So I've got different symptoms.
I was just thinking about the algorithm, like
I don't know.
Somebody's typing out the code.
I don't know how they come to that conclusion, but anyway, they say girl.
Yeah.
Then there's something called the bicarbtest. So apparently this worked for my sister who had 4 kids, right? And it worked every single time. So apparently, disclaimer, especially guys if you're watching, apparently...
I was not involved in any way.
Apparently, right, you get a urine sample. Early morning is the best. And then you put some bicarb in it. If the bicarb fizzes, then it's a boy. And if it stays still, like it doesn't fizz at all, it's just flat, then you're having a girl. So I took the test and it didn't fizz. It just stayed still. So I was like, oh, that's 2. Yeah, but obviously I didn't trust those because I was like, well, it's not exactly a scientific thing. But apparently...
Yeah, I just went with the nurses.
Apparently it does work. So we did go for the scan a couple of weeks back now. And, well, it was very clearly evident that we are having...
Substantial evidence.
Points towards a girl! Yay! You didn't have any Micah, so all those wives' tales were actually true. In my case. I'm not saying they're going to be true in your case, but anyway. So we are super, super excited to have a little princess coming into the house.
Have you got, was it a special kind of bicarb?
No, just bicarb.
I was just thinking, should we put the link in the description box?
No. For
the bicarb.
Any bicarb will do.
That's a joke for any of you that are watching out there and thinking, is he actually serious? But yeah, that's a joke.
Yeah. So guys, we're having a girl and we're so excited.
And we are stocked up on bicarb.
We don't need it anymore.
Not that we need it anymore, but
yeah. So thanks for watching.
Yeah, see you in the next one.